Welcome everyone. I am Dr. Rajesh Singh, an Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Ramanujan College. In this video, I will talk about few mathematics web tools which are very useful and very efficient. The main idea of this video is to just make you familiar with some of the highly efficient mathematics web tools. I will explain only very few features of these tools to show their efficacy and helpfulness. You all can explore these tools on your own and according to your use. So the four web tools I will be talking about is Matrix Calculator, Symbolab, Graph Online, Live AM Chats. The website for Matrix Calculator is www.matrixcalc.org and EN stands for English language. And then the website for Symbolab is www.symbolab.com. The website for Graph Online is www.graphonline.ru and this EN stands for English language. Then the website for Live AM Charts is www.live.amcharts.com. So let us first go to the website Matrix Calculator and see what all we can do on that website. So let us go to the first tool. I have already saved all the four tools in my browser as a bookmark. So first tool, let us go to the first tool, which is Matrix Calculator. So this is the home page of Matrix Calculator. As you can see, you can do these things. This is the Matrix Calculator. Then you can solve system of linear equations. So you can enter your values and you can increase the cells also. If you have a bigger system of equation, then you can increase the cells by clicking on this. So cells is already selected, then you can add plus. If you have some data in this, see this is some data. So all these you can have these entries, and if you want to clean this, then simply click on clean. So it will clean this matrix. Then you can find determinant of a matrix. So you just enter your matrix. If you have a matrix of smaller size, then you can decrease the size of the matrix by clicking on minus, and if you want to increase the size of the matrix, you can increase the size also. Then you can also find eigenvalues of any given matrix. So this is the formula. Again if you want to increase the size of the matrix, then you can click on plus. If you want to decrease the size of the matrix, then you can click on minus. As you can see in the bottom, it is written that leave extra cells empty to enter non-square matrix. So if you have any non-square matrix that you want to enter in the data, then just leave extra cells empty. Do not enter anything in that, and it will automatically take that as a non-square matrix and give you the calculation. So let us take some matrix and find its Cholesky decomposition. So for that, as we all know, we can find Cholesky decomposition for only positive definite matrix. So let me take some positive definite matrix, which is okay. So I already have one positive definite matrix with me, so I am entering that data. So 12, 37 minus 43. So you can see how you can add this data. You can use tab also to switch between these cells. So now I have entered this matrix and I want to analyze this matrix, so I can find its determinant. If you will click on determinant, you will simply get the determinant of this matrix, which is 32, 36. Then you can also find its inverse, because it is a non-zero matrix, non-singular matrix, so its inverse is also there, so you can find its inverse. So this is the inverse of this matrix. Then you can transpose this matrix. Simply this is the transpose. You can find the rank of this matrix. Obviously it is non-singular, so rank has to be 3. Then you can multiply by some scalar. So right now by default it is given 2, but you can have any number, so it will multiply your matrix by this scalar 65. So you can see I have multiplied my matrix by 65 and I got this result. Then you can have triangular matrix for this. So this is similar to this triangular matrix. Then if you will diagonalize it, so this is the matrix P, then this is your diagonal entries. So these all are eigenvalues of this. And if you will see, if you want to see that, you can also see details how they have solved this. So you will get the complete solution of this. So you can see they have solved this. So this is the characteristic equation, then they have solved that to get eigenvalues lambda 1 equal to this, and then using the corresponding to a lambda 1 equal to 0.0919, they have found the eigenvector. So this is the eigenvector. Then corresponding to this there is another eigenvector. So they give the complete solution. It's not just that they are just giving you the matrix. In fact, you can get the complete detailed solution of any method. Now let us see Cholesky decomposition. So you can see this is the lower triangular matrix and this is upper triangular matrix, and as you can see this is the transpose of this matrix. So you can see they have use this techniques to get the Cholesky decomposition. So all these you can do. Then if you have two matrices and you want to have some relation between them, so for example by default it is giving 2a plus 3, but you can enter any expression in this. Then you can find exponential of a, rank of a, determinant of a, adjudicate of a. All these you can do in this matrix. So for example, if I have 3a plus 2b, so if I want to calculate this, then it will give me the required value. First I have to fill the matrix B. So you can fill any matrix. So let us fill this 1 2 3 4 5 6. So anything you can enter and then click on calculate. So it has given you this 3a plus 2b. So you can do anything with this. If you have another matrix, so for example if you have 3 matrix, then just click on this matrix, this plus icon. So it will give you matrix C. Then again you can have this plus 4c. So suppose you have to calculate this. So according to your use, you can use this tool to get, and this also gives you the detailed solution. So it's not just it is giving you the calculation, it is also giving you the detailed solution, how you can find eigenvectors, eigenvalues and all those things. So just click on equal to and you can see it is giving me the complete solution, and you can have the detailed solution under when you will click on this. So detailed solution is also there. So eigenvalues also on the same lines, you can find the eigenvalues. You can take any matrix. Okay, so let us enter the matrix A and we shall find its characteristic roots and eigenvalues. So 8, let me take this matrix, 8 minus 6, 2 minus 6, 7 minus 4, 2 minus 4 and 3. So just click on find and it will give you the detailed solution of how to get eigenvalues. So this is the characteristic equation. If you will solve, you will get lambda equal to 0, lambda equal to 3, lambda equal to 15, as you can see here. Then for corresponding to lambda equal to 0, the eigenvector is given by this 1 by 2 1 1. Then corresponding to eigenvalue lambda equal to 3, you are getting the eigenvector minus 1 by 2 and 1, and corresponding to eigenvalue lambda equal to 15, you are getting eigenvector 2 minus 2 1. So your matrix, so if you want to find the matrix P, says that you can write the given matrix in the form of P diagonal matrix and P inverse. Then your P is the matrix of eigenvectors, right? So you can take the eigenvectors and you can have the corresponding eigenvalue in the corresponding column, and that's how you can get your matrices, all these things. Okay, so this is all about this website. You can also find solution to any system of linear equations. So you can use Cramer's rule. You can get complete detailed solution by Gauss-Jordan elimination. Also you can use Gaussian elimination to get. Then you can also use Montaigne method to get your result, and you can also use inverse matrix method. So it will give you complete solution. It's not just that it will give you for that values that x1 is equal to this, x2 is equal to this, x3 is equal to this. It will give you a complete detailed solution of the problem that you having. So just put your details in this and you will get your detailed solution. So this website is very useful. So if you want to, suppose being a teacher, if you want to make 3-4 sets for your students so that they may not cheat, then you can use this website to get the solutions of all those problems. It will save you a lot of time. Now let us go to the next tool, which is Symbolab. So it is a simple version of MATLAB, you can say. So it has lot of features. It has plenty of features in it. So as you can see, you can factors and primes, you can find fractions, you can have long arithmetic exponentials and radicals, you can have ratios and proportions. So for example, any problem you have, you just put the values in this. So let me solve a quadratic equation. So x square minus 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So I want to solve, okay, everything is in power. So x square plus 2x minus 5 equal to 0. So suppose I want to solve this quadratic equation. So just write the quadratic equation and click on go. So it will give you the solution. So this is the solution of the quadratic equation. So they have given the detailed steps also. You can see they have used. So this is how you can solve various equations. You can have to solve cubic equations also from this. You can do a lot of things using this website. Then there is this option of graphing. So you can plot any graph. So suppose I want to plot the graph y equal to x cube. So this is the graph. You can see this is the graph of x cube, right? And plus x square. So then now the graph is changed. So as you can see, these blue dots represent the maximum value, point of maxima, and the corresponding maximum value is also given. Okay, this is point of minima, and minimum value is also given, and it is touching the x-axis at this point also, minus 1 comma 0. So all these details you will find in this graph. So what you can, another thing is that you can get a PDF of this graph also. You can have a PDF of this graph also. So simply when you will click on this and save as PDF, then it will generate the PDF for the given graph, and it will automatically download to your system. And if you will see, so you can see, only problem is that they give this watermark also whenever you will generate a graph from this. So for education purpose you can definitely use it. Then let us see 2-3 more features of this. So you can have functions also. So suppose you have this function fx equal to 2x plus 3, gx equal to 4x plus 5, and you want to find f of gx. So for that they have given this function, so f of gx. So when you will click equal to, then it will automatically give you the composition of the two functions f and g. So as you can see, the composition of f and g is 8x plus 3, and they have given the steps also to get this solution. Okay, you can find derivatives of any function. So let me give, so d by dx of x square minus 3, so all this you can do, so which is 2x. So there are a lot of things in this, lot of things there. It is also useful for chemistry people because it has, you can see this is this table, you all are familiar with this periodic table, so you have this also. There are a lot of features in this, but basically it is for maths purpose. So you can solve, you can have you can do a lot of things with functions and all those things, partial derivatives, then integrate. And there are also double integration also, if you, there is features for double integration, I think that will be in calculus. So Symbolab basically is an advanced math education tool. Now let us go to the next tool. So next tool is Graph Online. This is, so this is an online project aimed to create and easily visualize graphs. It has many useful algorithms, inbuilt algorithms, so you can find shortest path using Dijkstra algorithm. Then you can also search for minimum spanning tree, you can go for graph coloring, you can rearrange the graph, then you can check graph isomorphism, maximum flow. If you have any given graph, then you can find Eulerian cycle in that graph if there is one. Then also you can find Eulerian path, you can find Hamiltonian cycle, you can find Hamiltonian path. So all these you can do. So let us take some graphs. So this is the first one. So when you have this add vertex on, just click on the screen anywhere and it will add vertex to your graph. And now you can rearrange these graphs by clicking on default. So under this, then you can rearrange. Now you want to connect these vertices, so let me connect. So suppose I am connecting 1 to 4. You can have the option to get directed graph or undirected graph. So let us take the undirected graph for now. So this, suppose let me add one more vertex to it and connect it to these two vertices. Okay, to these three vertices. So suppose now I want to find shortest path between 9 and 1. So what I can do is I can choose the Dijkstra algorithm. So I have to select the initial vertex. So I this is my initial vertex. Now select the end vertex. So this is my end vertex. So it has given me the shortest path, which is going through 9, 6, 5, 1. So as you can see, it is just giving me the shortest path. So you can click on full report. So then you will get the distance. The lowest distance is 1. So all this distance you will get. Okay, now let me check if this graph has any Eulerian path in it. So the graph has no Eulerian path. Any Eulerian cycle, it has no Eulerian cycle. If I look for Hamiltonian, so I have got a Hamiltonian cycle, as you can see. So it is giving 0, 1, 4, 3, 2, 6, 9, 7, 8, 5, 0. So this is the Hamiltonian cycle. You can look for Hamiltonian path also. So this is the path 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. Then it is already connected. If I add some more graphs, so then I can go for this connected components also, look for that also. So search graph radius and diameter, you can have all these things. So radius is 2, as you can see, graph radius is 2, 5 through 5 3 2. This is the shortest path, and graph diameter is 3. So all this you can do, analyze your graph, any graph using this website. So if you have any given graph, then you can have this. So these are only 10 vertices. I have added vertices and edges manually, but if you have any data, suppose if you have any adjacency matrix, then you can simply use that adjacency matrix. So you can simply insert the tape, and so this either you can add enter asterisk. So this way you can add so many nodes to the graphs. So I can have n matrix of any size, and if you have some data which is not in this tabular form, then you can enter like this, separated by a comma. So you can have, if you have this data, then you can simply copy paste it in this. All the entries should be separated by a comma, or you can also choose the option that all the entries are separated by space. So once you put that and you click on this plot graph, it will plot all the vertices. So then you can analyze your graph. So this website is very useful if you have some data, discrete data that you want to analyze. You can also insert graph using incidence matrix, and there are some inbuilt example in this of graphs that you can use for illustration purpose. So this is some planar graph, example of some planar graph. This is Cayley graph, then Helen graph example, then some example of weighted graph. So this is some big tree. So they have this big tree, so you can analyze this graph. You can find shortest path between two initial vertex. So if I take this vertex and this vertex, then it will give me the shortest path between the two. So this is how you can use this website to analyze various graphs if you have any graph. Or so this is useful for all those who are teaching discrete mathematics, because they get graphs where they have to find any Eulerian path, or they have to find the shortest path using Dijkstra algorithms. So all that can be done from this website also. Now let us go to the last tool, which is live AM charts. So as you can see, this is basically to analyze data. So if you want to draw some pie chart, so this, using this website, you can create animated pie charts or bar graph, anything like that you can have. So let me first draw a pie chart. Okay, so this gives an animated pie chart, you can see. So suppose I want to have data where number of people are using in my locality, number of people are using which language newspaper, they're having the subscription for a particular language newspaper. So I want to have that data. So let me enter these. You can import also this data. So right now I don't have any data to import, so I will enter some data manually. So suppose there are 56 people who are having Hindi newspaper subscription, then English newspaper subscription, suppose there are 35, then let me add Hindi, English, say Tamil 10, then because I want more, so I will add row. You can add row. So Tamil, then you can have Telugu, say 5, then add row. Let us take Urdu language. So Urdu newspaper, say 15. So I have created this 5. So this is newspaper, and this is my number of people using it. So this, sorry, I have not saved it. Newspaper, number of people. Okay, so this is how you can get the animated live chart. So you can simply download this, Okay, so you can simply download this, or you can save an HTML code of this, and you can get this in your website. If you have any website and you want to have this animated live chart there, so you can put that directly, this HTML code into that, and it will come there. So if you want to download this, you have to click on publish and share. So this will feature will be enabled only when I have this I will sign in on this website. This is how you can use live aim charts to make your animated pie chart or bar graph. Let me show you an example of this. I have incorporated this in one of my websites. So I have this account on my OpenEDX site. So let me show you how you can use this. So go to this. So let me explore the courses. So once you will now see this course was developed by me. I was just, so you can see, and you can see this animated by animated graph that I have got from live aim chart. So this I have used at that number of users on day 1, day 2, day 3, then day 4 and day 5. So this is how I got this. I use this chart in my website. So if you are developing any website and you have some data that you want to present to your users, then simply you can use this live aim charts, and you can have your animated charts, animated pie chart or animated bar graph, or a graph like this, line graph, animated line graph, and you can present your data to your audience in much better way. So these are all about these mathematical tools that we wanted to discuss in this lecture. Thank you.